50 Kids Bedtime Stories, Volume 1, Magical Tales to Inspire Sweet Dreams and Nurture Young Minds. Spark your child's imagination with our collection of captivating bedtime stories, crafted to inspire wonder and creativity. Each tale is filled with adventure, valuable life lessons, and heartwarming characters that will soothe them into a peaceful sleep. Perfect for nightly bonding, these stories encourage kindness, curiosity, and sweet dreams, making bedtime a magical experience every night.
Copyright notice. 50 Kids Bedtime Stories, Volume 1. Copyright Fuder Buenaventura. All rights reserved.
Sophie and the Friendly Giant. In a quaint little village surrounded by rolling hills, there lived a curious girl named Sophie. She had bright eyes filled with wonder and a heart full of adventure. While her friends enjoyed playing in the fields, Sophie often explored the nearby woods, dreaming of discovering something magical. One sunny morning, while wandering deeper into the forest than ever before, Sophie stumbled upon a hidden path. The sunlight filtered through the trees, creating a warm, golden glow that beckoned her forward. Intrigued, she decided to follow the winding trail, her heart racing with excitement. As Sophie walked, she began to hear a soft humming sound. It was melodic and soothing, drifting through the trees like a gentle breeze. She followed the sound until she reached a clearing where she was met with a sight that took her breath away: a giant. He was enormous, with a kind smile and gentle eyes that sparkled like the stars. He sat on a massive rock, humming as he carved intricate designs into wooden blocks. Sophie felt a mix of fear and curiosity. She had heard stories about giants, but they were always frightening tales. This giant, however, seemed friendly. "Hello there," the giant boomed, his voice deep yet warm. "I'm Galen. What brings you to my part of the woods?" Sophie gathered her courage and stepped forward. "I'm Sophie. I was exploring and followed the path. I didn't expect to find a giant here." Galen chuckled softly, the sound rumbling like distant thunder. "Many people think giants are scary, but I promise I'm just a gentle soul who loves to create and enjoy the beauty of nature. Would you like to join me?" Sophie's eyes lit up with delight. "I would love to." As the sun began to set, painting the sky with hues of orange and pink, Sophie and Galen spent hours together. He showed her how to carve wood, transforming simple pieces into beautiful animals and flowers. They laughed and shared stories, discovering a friendship that blossomed like the wildflowers surrounding them. "Do you have any wishes, Sophie?" Galen asked, tilting his head curiously. Sophie thought for a moment. "I wish everyone in my village could see how kind you are. They would understand that giants can be friendly." Galen's eyes twinkled with a spark of inspiration. "Then let's make that happen." The giant stood up, his massive figure towering over the trees. With a wave of his hand, he created a gentle gust of wind that carried the sounds of their laughter throughout the forest. Sophie watched in awe as animals gathered around, drawn by the joyful spirit of their newfound friendship. "Let's go to your village," Galen said, gently picking up Sophie and placing her on his shoulder. Together, they made their way toward the village, Sophie giggling as the world below her transformed into a blur of colors. When they reached the village, the townsfolk gasped at the sight of the giant. Fearful whispers spread through the crowd until Sophie shouted, "Wait! Galen is friendly. He's kind and loves to create." To her surprise, the villagers began to listen. Sophie shared their adventures, describing the beautiful wooden carvings and the laughter they had shared. Slowly, the villagers approached, curiosity replacing their fear. Galen knelt down, his giant face softening with a gentle smile. "Hello, everyone. I'm just here to spread kindness and joy." The villagers hesitated, but Sophie's excitement was infectious. They started to relax, and soon, children laughed and ran to Galen, admiring his carvings. From that day on, Galen became a beloved friend to the village. He visited often, sharing his creativity and laughter, teaching everyone that true friendship knows no size or shape. And Sophie learned that sometimes, the most magical friendships come from unexpected places.